Bonjour, c'est lundi le 4 mai, jour 52 de notre isolement. I'm going to switch to English right now because this video is intended for parents, not for the kids. There's instructions today coming later this morning about the assignment for the next 2 weeks or so. But today I just want to talk about the demands of at-home learning and at-home teaching. To tell you that I understand the stresses and that I don't want you to feel too much pressure to complete everything that's being asked. I was listening to a radio program or a news program this morning on CBC Radio and talking about the stress that parents are feeling and the inequities of at-home learning, the access to devices that are fast enough to accommodate what we're asking you to do, internet reliability issues or data issues, the ability to help, particularly in French. I understand that in a second language. Time constraints. Some of you are working from home. Some of you have many children who are all trying to use one device or multiple devices. It's an impossible situation, really. We are trying to provide you with information or with learning opportunities, and most of my students are doing a wonderful job. But I understand that for some of you, for many of you, that's causing a lot of stress. I'm a parent, but my daughter's just finished her third year of university, and my son is graduating grade 12 this year. So we're not in the same situation in terms of having to help them with their work. There's no way I could help my daughter, and my son certainly doesn't want my help in calculus. That wouldn't help him at all. So I'm not in the same spot, but I do understand. I've been there, and I just want you to know that any marks that I'm providing through the Teams app that they've been using are more feedback than they are for the report card. As you may know, the report cards are based on results and assignments and assessments from before the pandemic lockdown. Anything that's provided now can only help. It can't hinder any marks. It can't bring anything down. It can only help the final marks on the report cards that we'll be doing. I'm not sure what those are going to look like yet. We haven't had any direction, but I just want you to know this needs to be a stress-free environment for you. The situation is complex enough, stressful enough that adding our own work to it isn't helpful. So use what we have. Concentrate on those things that your child needs to work on the most, and do it that will allow you to have some time together or allow them to work on their own, stretch their own academic legs. But please don't feel that you need to meet every demand and every deadline if it's causing you stress, if it's causing tension in the family, if it's causing arguments and fights. Take a pause. Your family dynamics, your mental health, your child's mental health is far more important than completing my French writing story or whatever it happens to be. We will understand. We are all in this same boat in different ways and different situations, but we're all in this together. So we're here to help you, not to make things worse. So on that note, just a quick introduction of the next 2 weeks assignment for me, and so that you know what's going on. I'm sending the information directly to the students, so you may not access it or you may not see it if it's not shared with you. But I'm just asking them to turn the story that they wrote for me last week and this week, if they haven't handed it in yet, which is based on the pandemic and traveling, a little travel adventure story, to turn it into a movie or a stop motion movie or a comic strip or something like that. So bringing that story that they've already written to life, and they'll have at least 2 weeks to complete it. and possibly more depending on what day their video chat is. So so that's it. So just a quick recap. No stress. And let us know if you're having issues. Let me know if you're having issues on the French side and if there's anything I can do. All right. All the best. Take care, and we'll see you on this channel tomorrow.